Hello, internet. It's me, SpookSterTTV, here with part 2 of the Iceberg. So guys, if you haven't watched part 1 of the Doors Iceberg, I would highly recommend you go do that because it kind of doesn't make sense to watch part 2 if you haven't watched part 1. So click up here or the first link in the description. So that's out of the way. Let's begin part 2. Level 6. Doors is slowly becoming your life. And you think to yourself, when was the last time I touched grass? Figure kills for sport. Very few people have noticed this, but Figure doesn't really kill you for survival. He kills you for fun. When you're playing multiplayer and see someone get killed by Figure, their corpse isn't eaten. Their head is torn off in an act of rage. And after he's done with his victim, Figure moves on to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. He's doing this for fun. He's always gonna want more, and more. There's no end. Window. If you go to the back of the lobby and look out the window, you can notice like a little smiley monster. It doesn't move, it just stands there looking into your soul. There's not much known about it, it's just there. It's quite rare, but you can actually notice this monster in other windows in-game as well. But I'm sure most people just run past it without even noticing it. This is just speculation, but maybe we might face this monster in another update in the game. Windows model name. So someone was exploring the Doors game files and discovered something. Apparently Windows file name is called Sally. So the community came together and named the window monster Sally. It's officially never mentioned in game, so it's kind of like non-canon, but like it's kind of like a fun thing for the people who know. Shadow. Just like in real life, you can actually see shadow people in the game. And most people don't even notice they see it. Guys, hit the like button right now for 100 free Robux. Totally not a scam, not a lie, totally real, guys, because I would never lie to you guys. I would never. Hit the like button right now or Rush will come kill you. In Roblox, of course. I don't want to go to jail. Stolen models and toolbox. I couldn't find much information about this. I got a few speculations though. Maybe the dev team got caught stealing some models or something. I don't know. I don't think they would do that though. Shut the fuck up, you cunt! Or maybe other devs stole the models from Doors. I really don't know much about this entry. I couldn't find much information. So if you guys know anything about this, leave a comment down below, please. I would really appreciate it. The copyright drama. To keep a story short, someone re-uploaded the soundtrack to Spotify without L-Splash's knowledge, and they just started spamming random YouTubers with copyright strikes. Not a fun thing. As a YouTuber, I deal with this problem every single day. It is a massive headache. But let me read the official tweet that L-Splash did. Someone called Valton uploaded the Doors OST onto Spotify and now is copyright striking videos with it. Is there anything I can actually do about it, considering that my music doesn't even have a copyright? So yeah, it's a terrible situation, and the guy who did that is a massive dick. Jack. Jack is the rarest entity in the whole game. He has a 1 in 40 chance jump scaring you every time you open up a wardrobe. He doesn't hurt you or anything, but he just yells at you basically. Oh my god. The Red Room. The Red Room is basically, well, a red room. It's also created by Jack. Every time you open up a door, there's a 1 in 2,000 chance for Jack to spawn in the doorway to give you like a little fright. And after he scares you, he'll turn a room into a red room. And basically there's nothing different about it other than the room's red. Nothing gameplay wise or anything. It's just a red room. It's kind of spooky, it's kind of terrifying, and it's super rare. And just make sure you take a screenshot if you ever get one so you can flex on your friends. Look behind you message. So anyone chilling in the main lobby of Doors might get a message in chat that says, look behind you. It's a message sent by the system, and if you look behind you, there's nothing. I won't lie, when I first got it, I was kind of scared to look behind me, but there was just nothing. It's just there to scare you, frighten you, and just adds to the atmosphere of the game. And it's just really off-putting as well. It feels like the game is talking to you, but other than that, there's not much else to this. Yo, isn't it kind of crazy that only 1% of you guys are actually subscribed? Damn. Level 7. every day of your life consists of speedrunning Doors and reading the Doors wiki page. You haven't seen sunlight in weeks. Vault 8166 Build Corporation. So basically, this is just like a Roblox creepypasta. I don't know too much about it, so I'm just gonna read the wiki page for it. Vault 8166 was rumored to be a remote server on Roblox where unexplainable things beyond unusual are occurring. It's allegedly a secret map run by an unknown hacker who can watch or monitor activities between users. It is said that anyone who goes there can gain access to certain information on Roblox and obtain access to the entire database of installations, GUIs, and programs. This facility is believed to be the birthplace of the most dangerous exploits in the game. Software, bots, or viruses are also stored here that have been placed and hidden into the Roblox models or plugins. The intentions and history of this place have yet to be known. So I'm guessing this entry is just trying to hint at like this corporation has like infiltrated Doors somehow. Maybe they help Doors grow so fast. I'm really not sure the correlation between the Doors and this corporation. But in all reality, this is just kind of like a Roblox creepypasta. It's not real, it's not a threat, and it's just BS basically. Greed. Fake Entity 1. Greed is a fan-made entity, so Greed's gonna appear in Doors, just like Timothy, and he's gonna appear as a fake item. The fake item's gonna look exactly like the real item, just with a purple outglow, not like the normal blue glow we see in game. And if you do manage to pick it up by mistake, he's gonna be able to jump scare you and deal around 60 damage, from what I've read. And this is by far one of the more unique fan-made entities, and I really like him. Depth. Fake Entity 2. Depth is just another fan-made entity. So basically, Depth is going to be quite similar to Rush and Ambush in the sense that he charges at you, and it's said he's actually faster than both of them. But remember guys, this is just a fan-made entity, so it's not real. And if anyone says this is in the game, they're just straight up lying to you. Silence. Fake Entity 3. So I'm just gonna be honest, I couldn't find anything about Silence. I don't know how he works, I don't know what's cool about him, I just know what he looks like and what he might sound like, so there it is. I'm gonna play it safe and assume that you just have to be quiet around him because of the name Silence, but that's just a theory. A game theory. If you have any idea how he works, please comment down below, I'd appreciate it. Agony. Fan-made entity. Name, Agony. Agony will appear in rooms 40 to 90. It will randomly teleport around the room it spawned in, and if players look at it, you're gonna be taking around 75 damage. Then Agony will just disappear. And if you look at Agony from a hiding place, you're sadly still going to be taking some damage. If Rush or Ambush runs to the room that Agony is in, Agony will just vanish for 3 seconds, then reappear. But luckily, Agony does emit like a bright red light. This is to let players know where Agony is located so you don't look at him. So basically, he's just kind of like a harder version of Eyes. And funny enough, his face is actually based off of Markiplier. Massive shout out to your average Bendy fan for making this amazing creation. Good stuff. Why must Agony get shown? So I went down this rabbit hole, and the creator of Agony was getting quite upset that his creation was getting used for clickbait on YouTube. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I would be so pissed off if my creation was used to spread lies. That's like not cool at all. It's kind of cringe. That's like level 3 cringe right there. More cringe than me. That's top cringe. Why are fan-made / fake entities just PNGs? Well, that's quite simple. PNGs are just simpler to make. And while also making a 3D model takes a lot more time than making a PNG. And like most people don't have the skills and or time to make a fully fleshed out scary 3D model. It just takes a lot of time basically. Figures prototype. Have you ever wondered what Figure used to look like? Well, lucky for you, here's what Figure used to look like in the beta version of Doors. I am so happy they changed it. Figure with 2 heads does not look okay. I don't like it. It's disgusting. It's ugly. I'm sorry. I don't fuck with that at all. I love the Figure we have now. This Figure is literally an abomination. Please throw this guy in a fire. I never want to see him again. You're a disgusting Figure. Get 1 head. No, but like for real, I'm really happy they changed it. It was a prototype photo, so it's obviously not going to be as good as what we got now. I'm just being a little harsh, a little intense, but yeah, you get it. I don't like the old design. I love what we got now. Ambush's prototype. And this is what ambush used to look like. Guys, do I need to say it? Do I gotta say what he looks like? I'm just gonna leave it like that, and I'm happy they changed it. I got no idea what they're thinking with these prototypes, but I'm happy what we got now, boys. I'm happy what we got now. Doors RP. So apparently Doors has a pretty active and fleshed out role-playing community. You wouldn't really think Doors as like a role-playing game, but surprise, surprise, there's some. It's kind of chaotic. Honestly, I didn't really see much people role-playing in it. It's just kind of like, hey, let me spam this guy's voice over and over and over and try to annoy as many people as possible.
This is some really good RP. My ears are bleeding.
I don't really see the fun in these games, but they're kind of chaotic. They might be fun, like mess around and all that, but they're not for me. So I guess if you guys are dying for more Doors content, you guys can just go role play with other Door enjoyers. Those servers are basically just massive shitposts. Level 8. You are nothing more than a knowledge hub of Doors. Part 2 lore. Guys, like I said before, there's no lore at all. This entry is trying to say like part 2 lore. Bitch, we don't even have part 1 lore. We need 1, 2. We don't start at 2, we start at 1. We have no Doors lore at all. What is this bozo going on about? The only person that knows lore about this game is literally the development team, and they have not given us an ounce of lore yet. Like, the only thing we have for part 2 lore is that it might take place in like a mine shaft or like a more rundown part of the hotel. So that's basically all the lore we have for part 2. We don't have part 1 lore, so yeah, this is kind of quirky. Hotel update lore. So guys, it's basically rumored, so speculation, that we're actually going to be getting some lore updates soon in the next major update. So yeah, we can kind of figure out what the hell is going on in this crazy world. Because like how I was saying before, there's no lore yet. Silence's special room. So if you remember, Silence is like one of like the fan-made entities I was talking about earlier. And in one of the RP games, like Silence has like a special room to unlock it. This is some deep Door knowledge. And if you know this fact, I highly suggest you go touch some grass. But yeah, you have to do some like Mission Impossible type stuff to unlock Silence in the game. I don't know what's so cool about them. I don't know why they made it so hard. I don't even know why it's on this list, honestly. But there it is. Silence is a special room. Cool. Epic. I'm gonna be real with you. I could care less. The entire lore. Guys, the lore isn't real. No one knows the lore. And if there is a lore, the only people who know it right now are the people who are writing it. And they probably not even finished yet. They're probably like rushing. They have no clue what they're doing. Maybe. I don't know. No one knows. No one knows the lore. If you know anyone who says they know the lore, it's speculation. It's BS. It's fucking fan fiction. And I guess that's why everything in the bottom's like lore related. Because we truly know nothing about the lore. We know zit. We know nothing. It's Maple Leaf. It's just not there. I know I've been repeating that throughout the video. As of now, there's just no lore. So there we have it, guys. That is the Doors Iceberg. Kind of crazy. This is by far, oh, I'm moving hair. Delicious hair. This is by far the biggest project I have ever done in my whole career. Part 1 and part 2 together. This is like a 40-minute long video. Insane. This is by far tremendously bigger than anything I've made in my entire career. Like, wow. Guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I put a lot of time and effort into actually making this, editing it, recording it, and all that jazz. And I'm really happy I was able to make some sort of final project. And I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And for the 2 people still watching, the next video is probably going to be about Screech. So stay tuned for that. If you have any like cool tips about Screech, comment them down below. I would really appreciate that. You might get featured in the next video. And also watch my other videos if you would like, I guess. Anyway, bye.